Hey there, this is Monique Macklin, the Pink Power CEO. So listen, let me share something personal with you. I use my avatar to deliver weekly messages not just for convenience, but for consistency. Because truth be told, some days I don't feel like being on camera, but the message still needs to be delivered. You see, I've been in the finance industry for over 30 years. Mortgage lending, real estate, private banking, credit advocacy, business acquisition, you name it, I have done it. But over these 3+ decades, I have realized one thing loud and clear. Most people have absolutely no idea how credit and money really work. Credit isn't just about buying stuff that looks good in a photo shoot. It's not for flexing on social media. It's not just about having a 700 credit score, leasing a luxury car, or buying a single family home. That's not wealth. That's the illusion of financial success. Only 3% of the population is truly wealthy. Why? Because the other 97% have been indoctrinated into a flawed system, a system designed to keep them poor or barely afloat in the working poor category. So let's be real. There's no such thing as a solid middle class anymore. You're either building wealth or you're just getting by. We've been conditioned to think making $100,000 a year means we've made it. But then what? You go to work, you come home, you chill, repeat. Meanwhile, the clock is ticking, and when you hit 65 or 70, your 401k runs out. And now what? You're a school bus driver just to survive? You never prioritized ownership. You never created cash flow. You didn't understand how to leverage credit to build something lasting. And I get it. Most people weren't taught any of this. Not in school, not by their families, not in their communities. But the wealthy, they know. They're constantly building, reinvesting, protecting, and growing. That's why I do what I do. That's why I send these messages out every week. Not to lecture, but to wake people up. Because here's the truth. You don't need stacks of cash or massive collateral to start building wealth. What you need is education, strategy, and the courage to ask for help. Yes, you might need to take a few steps back to launch forward 10 steps. That's okay. That's called growth. That's called power. You're not just building for yourself, you're building for your children and your children's children. This is generational. So if you're ready to stop settling, if you're ready to stop living life by default and start living life on purpose, then I invite you to go to timewithmo.com and let's talk. It's time to do life better because if you keep operating the way you have been operating, you're headed for a financial crisis. Let's change that together. I'll talk to you soon.